Hello everyone, and welcome to the fourth bonus game stream. This time, we are going to be playing the recently released Yakuza Part 6. Now you might be thinking, Part 6? Good God, man, I'll be completely lost. Well, that's okay, because we're not going to do much with the story, I don't think. We're just going to wander around and beat people up and chat up hostesses at the cabaret club and rescue kitties uh, and to stock a cat cafe, which is actually in the building I'm standing on. Uh, the Yakuza series is one. I'm okay. My my knees are good. I and I got a trophy for that. Whoops. I um I did not know that was a thing that happened. Kiryu just jumped straight off the roof. Um Whoops. Hello Mario. Welcome back to Twitch. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, Yakuza, wonderful series. I absolutely adore this series. One of the largest reasons I got a PlayStation console. I've played all of the every game that's been released in the West so far, except Yakuza 2, but the Kiwami version of that will be released pretty soon. Um, ooh, shiny. Safe key found. Well, yep. Okay. Let's check our phone here. Hero from the Tips newsletter says as you advance with the story, you'll find items that are considered valuables. Valuables have their own tabs in the item menu where you can read descriptions of each one. They're often items that are important to the story. Can't throw them away or sell them. Alright. Let's see. And we found a key. Now you may have noticed as I was swinging the camera around when I was up on the roof that there was a safe up there. So let's see what's inside. Also, if you're wondering, I started this last night just to get through all of the opening cutscenes. Yakuza is a very story-heavy game. This is about 30-40 minutes of cutscenes, so here's a save. Let's see if we can open it. Yeah. Rusted chainmail. Alright. Stats? No. Items? No. Stats. No. Oh yeah, stats and over here on equip. There we go. Well, it ups my defense, but it lowers my evasion, so nah, we'll leave it off. Yakuza, wonderful series, but I don't think you want to sit through a stream where the first 40 minutes is just me watching cutscenes. So, nothing in here. This is actually the first game in the series where you have free reign to just kind of walk in the buildings and explore.
なんなのよこの店。猫カフェなのに猫全然いないじゃな。
今はいませんけど、そのうち。
何それ？お客をバカにしてるの？もう来ないわよこんなクソカフェ。
She's right, buddy. You can't have a cat cafe with no cats in it. A cat cafe with no cats is just a cafe. So what's the point of the game? Well, Kiryu, this studly, manly guy right here, he's in ex-Yakuza, trying to go straight, spent 3 years in prison paying for his crimes. He runs an orphanage in Okinawa, and he decided, I need to go to prison, pay my debt to society, then I can be with my kids and live a happy life. When he gets out, his adopted daughter Haruka has gone missing, so we've come here to Kamurocho to figure out what the hell happened to her, but there's a cat cafe, so all in good time.
ようこそニャンニャンサボへ。
ニャンニャンサボ。
ニャンニャンサボは猫との交流を楽しめる今流行りのいわゆる猫カフェです。ニャンニャンの可愛い仕草に癒され、明日への活力を生み出す。そんな場所を目指しています。
それは立派な心構えだが、そのニャンニャンはどこにいるんだ？
ほら、あそこに。うちのナンバーワンキャットのブリトニーちゃんです。
Brittany Chan is number one because
さあ、
she's
ブリ
the
トニーちゃん
only
お
one.
いで。カムカム。あれれ。
お前、全然飼いならせてないじゃねえか。
はい、猫は大好きなんですけどね。なぜか猫からは好かれなくて。
それは厳しいな。というか、猫はあいつだけなのか？
はい、他の猫は逃げちゃって。
逃げた？
はい、この店のオープンに合わせて猫を何匹か用意したんですけど、みんな僕に懐いてくれなくて、僕が目を離した隙に愛想つかして逃げちゃって。やっぱり僕には
Cats don't operate on mutual respect. Just feed
まあ
them.
逃げたなら仕方ない。また買い足せばいいんじゃねえか？
無理ですよ。脱サラしてこの店始めたばかりで、とにかくお金がないんです。それにそもそもうちは野良猫しか扱わないって心に決めてるんです。
野良猫？
はい、血統書付きの高級猫を扱う店はたくさんありますけど、野良を扱う店はありません。うちは野良猫千本で勝負して他との差別化を図りたいなって。もちろん野良猫も野良のままじゃなくてちゃんとケアして綺麗な猫ちゃんにしますけどね。
野良猫限定猫カフェか。まあ珍しいとは思うがな。
でも野良猫って人慣れしてないじゃないですか。だから絶対僕に懐かないし、みんな逃げちゃうんです。
Feed them,
人
dum
に慣れ
dum.
てて僕にも懐いてくれるような野良猫だけを揃えられればな。
そんな都合のいい話あるわけねえだろう。なんだ、俺か。仕方ねえな。よしよし。
すごい。あの不愛想ブリトニーちゃんが懐くなんてすごいですね、あなた。
そうなのか？人懐っこい猫じゃねえか。
いやいや、ブリトニーちゃんは懐かないので有名なんですよ。
What
もしか
customers?
したらお客さん、猫に好かれる才能があるのかも。そうだ。
なんだ？
よろしかったらちょっとばかり力を貸していただけないでしょうか。野良猫を懐かせてほしいんです。
Well, I do need to find my missing daughter, but
野
sure.
良猫は人慣れしてないから僕には絶対懐いてくれないし逃げてしまう。でも猫に好かれる才能があるあなたが野良猫を懐かせて人慣れさせてくれれば。
人慣れした野良猫だけを揃えてこのカフェが無事運営できるというわけか。
はい、ナイスアイデアだと思いませんか？
なぜそんなに野良猫にこだわる？
だってかわいそうじゃないですか。
ん？
ブリトニーちゃんもそうですけど、猫は本当に可愛いんです。それは血統書付きの高級猫も野良猫も品種も雑種も関係ありません。どの猫も同じくらい可愛くて魅力のある存在だと思うんです。でも野良猫って下手したら保健所に入れられて処分されちゃうかもしれないんですよ。カムロ町は特にその辺厳しいんです。でもそんなの嫌じゃないですか。僕は野良猫を一匹でも守りたい。そして汚い野良猫だって磨けばこんなに可愛くなるんだってことをみんなに分かってほしいんです。
I'll do it
仕
for
方ね
Brittany Chan.
少しだけなら協力してやるよ。
本当ですか？
ああ、別にこの店のためじゃねえ。野良猫のためだ。確かにこいつらが処分されちまうってのは俺もいい気分はしねえからな。
ありがとうございます、お客様。
桐生だ。
桐生さん、あなたは猫カフェに降臨した神様ですよ。よろしくお願いします。
で、俺は具体的に何をすればいいんだ？
はい、桐生さんには街で野良猫を見つけたら餌をあげて懐かせてほしいんです。
Yeah,
野良
that,
猫は餌をあ
yeah.
げても一度きりだとあまり懐かないですけど、何度かあげれば懐くかと。
野良猫を探して餌をやればいいんだな。
はい。でも猫によってどんな餌が好きかは違いますので、そこは気をつけてください。
So cats are, not only do you have to bribe them, they're also picky.
懐いたら全国どこでも駆けつけますので、よろしくお願いしますね。成果に応じて協力していただいたお礼もお渡しできればと思いますので。
わかった。
それじゃ
You
あキルーさん、
better.
よろしくお願いします。
やれやれ。
いらっしゃいませ、キリュウさん。ニャンニャンサボへようこそ。
Thanks. Alright, so lots of different cat foods. Golden tuna cat food, 10,000 yen. Yikes. But we can buy a few of these. How am I doing on funds? We can get a gold tuna, that's fine.
ありがとうございました。また猫たちに会いに来てくださいね。
So I'm not sure exactly what the mechanic is, but there's a sit down over here. So I'm guessing that once we stock the cafe full of kitty kitties, then we can sit here and they'll jump up on our lap and we can pet them. Which is pointless, but I love it because cats are awesome. Alright. Well, that cat doesn't look very happy. Kitty kitties. Alright. Out we go. Let's get... that was probably Brittany meowing. Yeah, we'll check that out later. Well, actually, this was closed off in the demo, and there's a side story that introduces it. I think this is the online chat stuff. Yeah, I can't talk to this guy yet. So I'll have to do that side story before we can do the online chat thing. Alright. Here, kitties. Now, here's the other part of the game. Occasionally, people just want to beat the hell out of Kiryu. And we can't have that. So, really, the game's a brawler. What'd you drop here? Bronze plate, alright. There we go. Now you notice I slammed the guy's head against the car. There's a bunch of special moves you can do. You can slam them against walls. I didn't actually this time, but you can pick crap up off the ground and beat people over the head with it. And we'll see that a bunch. Excuse me. I'm looking for kitties. This here by the door, this used to be a tattoo parlor. It looks like it's gone now. The Yakuza games take place in this city of Kamurocho every time. Sometimes there are other cities, but you'll always come back to Kamurocho. And it's interesting seeing the city grow and change over the years. So you'll probably say, hey, like, this wasn't here. Looks like there's some construction going on. Now that, if you look at the mini-map, that little pink marker, that's, go over there to advance the story, but maybe we'll do that, but probably not. Oh, let's get in a fight. Oh, Someone's got... This guy's got a sword. Hang on a second, let's do something fun. I still haven't quite figured out exactly how the heat gauge in this game works. But all in good time. Let's see what we got here. Defense. Tropical Ultramelon. Well, that sounds good. This was the champ. Yeah, Champion District. A lot of bars and stuff in there, but I don't know if it's closed off just for the first part of the game or if it's permanently closed off for this particular installment. So really the goal is, of course, go to this pink area here to advance the story, or just wander around and see what's going on. Now this side of the parking lot didn't used to be open. That's nice that you can walk through there. Yeah. Yep, alright. A guy got caught on the post and glitched out there a bit. Ooh, 50,000 yen. Nice. This is a place to eat. How am I doing on health? Yeah, we could grab a bite, I guess. Salted tongue. Let's have some kalbi. Anything to drink. With a side salad. Yes. Now that stuff in the center is a different experience in different categories. You're welcome. So let's look at our phone here and we can buff ourselves a little bit. Boost some attack. Up our defense a bit. Good for now. Let's see what other trouble we can get into. Yes, the cabaret club is still here. This is Shine or Jewel, one of the two. Night Cosmic... What does that say? Cosmic Core Coans? Cosmic Dance. That's 2 words. The Cosmic Dance Club. Whoops. A tanning studio. It's not here anymore. You know you're old when you start complaining about how stuff is not where it used to be. The adult entertainment store. You can't take a magazine. Oh, look at that. Got a photo of Shinji Tanaka. Items, valuables, I'm guessing. A photo filled with mystery. Character from an earlier game. No idea what that's for. And can't talk to you. I might actually have to go to a cabaret club and they'll say, no, you have to go talk to this guy before and make an appointment, and then you have to come back here. That's how it's worked in some games. I love this. Self-defense! I call self-defense on that. They had it coming. So you used to be able to go up there. That's the Majima's place. What the hell is it called? I forget. But the park used to be there. Then it was replaced with a building, and a lot of the hotels are up in that area. But it's closed off for now. Again, no idea if that opens up later or not. And anything interesting in here? Dude. Oh, dude, I was totally gonna grab that and hit you with it. Traffic cone to the face. Oh, hey, baseball bat. And money. I'll just take that. Batting cages are still here. Phone booth is gone, though. In previous games, you used to manage your inventory and save the game at phone booths. I guess you just do it all from your phone, your little smartphone now. Home run course, I guess? I don't know. Controls. Hit the X button to swing the bat. Got it. Yeah, beginner. Hit as many home runs as you can in 10 pitches. Alright. Ooh, curveball. Yay! Oh, it moved. Okay. Sure. Early. So this works a little bit different, this moving cursor thing. Whoop. I'm trying to talk about it at the same time. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. So this mechanically works quite differently from previous games. I used to be able to watch Kiryu, and right when the exact point where you should hit the button to swing would be when he'd stiffen up. That animation, they don't do that anymore, which was kind of a way to just completely cheese the game. So in a way, I'm glad it's not doing that. Can we play the crane game? No? Huh. Alright. Oop, pardon me. Wait a minute. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Oh my god, they grab swords. You might be thinking, could I run away? Yes, I could. That sword broke after 2 hits. What is this, Breath of the Wild? Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. Now, I saw on the map one of those not treasure chests, safes. So I'm gonna go over the other side of the building and see if I can find out where it is. I don't have a key for it, but oh, I do see a. That might be it. Ah, safe key. Let's see if we can find the safe. And here are the batting cages. Didn't used to be able to get up here. So, this is new. Is it over here? By gum, yes it is. What do I get? Strength tome. Agility tome, spirit tome, technique tome, charm tome. That's what I need. Let's see what this stuff is. Let's see. Mysterious book that boosts your strength. Your strength experience by 100. Agility, spirit, tech. Oh, okay, so free experience points. Yep. Alright, well, while we're there, let's see what we can do with our stats. Boost combo speed, that sounds good. Dash attack, attack immediately after sprinting. Yeah, alright. What else we got? Already got the lunge. Leaping fist. Lunges that thing. Okay, that sounds fun. That's it for right now, because I'll forget everything. Seekand, how are you liking the game so far? Oh, I'm liking it quite a bit. Still getting used to everything. I haven't played very much of it. I played the demo, so where are you guys? There you are. Hello. Oh, no, grab. There we are. Alright, let's see. There's this thing, and... Oh, you're... Alright. There we go. Well, I see that one. There it is. Okay, I need to be a little bit further away. We'll try it on someone else. Alright, where was it going? I want to go over here. The demo had, you see this, go here to advance story. This was locked off in the demo. I'm heading towards one of the side stories, which is up here. There was one here. There's one here, but it leads to the chat rooms that weren't available in the demo. And the side story that I'm about to start, I couldn't finish because part of it requires you to go into Club SEGA, and that was locked out of the demo too. So. Now, keep in mind again that we are looking for our adopted daughter Haruka, who used to be a pop idol.
ダメです。もっと他のものを探しに行きましょう。ね。やだ。私ははるかちゃんのグッズが欲しいの。
はるかと。
はるかちゃんのグッズって言ったって。そんなのもうどこにも売ってないじゃないの。
In the last game, you got to play as Haruka as she went up the ranks of being an idol. And it was a whole rhythm and dancing game. It was actually a lot of fun. She's talking about me, she just doesn't realize it. And I'm just going to leave my daughter in this little park thing. Hi, little girl. You stand there. I'm going to go right over there and go to the bathroom. No peeking. No peeking. I'm sure she's not watching. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. I have no idea why they redesigned this bathroom this way. It wasn't so open in the last game. And this manhole used to lead to a whole sewer section that goes into a area that leads to like an underground casino. Don't know if that's a thing in this game. I want you to watch me pee. Hmm.
そうなんだ。俺もはるかちゃんをずっと応援しててな。そうだったんだ。おじさん大人なのにはるかちゃん好きなんだ。変なの。
Hen?
おじさん、はるかちゃんのグッズ売ってるところ知らない？前はいっぱい売ってたのに、今はどこにも売ってないの。
いや、悪いが俺も知らねえな。
そっか。 やっぱりはるかちゃんのお父さんがヤクザだからかな。はるかちゃんのお父さんはヤクザっていうのをしていた悪い人なんだって。だからママはそんな人の子供もきっと悪い子に決まってるって。最近ははるかちゃんの歌も聴いちゃダメって言うし。
そうか。
Yeah, I mean, if you listen to music by a girl who's raised by a bad guy, you're going to turn bad, right?
お
Makes
前は
sense.
どうしてはるかのファンになったんだ？
昔ね、大阪に住んでた時にはるかちゃんが握手会をしてたの。私んちいつもお父さん仕事で引っ越ししてて友達が全然できなかったの。それでね、握手した時にどうすればお友達作れますかってはるかちゃんに聞いてみたの。
はるかがなんて言ってた？
私も友達作るのはうまくないけど笑顔でいたらきっとお友達できると思うよ。一緒に笑顔で頑張ろうって言ってくれたの。
Now, you did do handshake events in the last game with Haruka, or Yakuza 5 anyway.
頑張って笑顔でいるようにしてたら
But I don't remember this little girl. She would have been in game time that was like 3.5, 4 years ago.
相談してよかったな。
I wouldn't be surprised if her little story actually happened in Yakuza 5, but I honestly don't remember it.
優しいところだな。
優しいところ。
ああ、あいつはいつも
That's one neat thing about the series is
他の人のことを考えてやれる。
these little side stories, these little inconsequential side stories that you don't have to do, the characters will actually show up in later games. So I would not at all be surprised if she was in Yakuza 5 and you gave her a little pep talk.
それ見てて、はるかちゃんって可愛いけどすごくかっこいいなって思った。
そうか。さすがはるかだな。
あれ、どうしておじさんが嬉しそうな顔してるの？
Big smile. Kiryu doesn't do big smiles.
はるかちゃんのこと話せて嬉しい。
そうか。
前ははるかちゃんのことテレビで見たり学校で話したりしてたのに、でもあのコンサートでみんな変わっちゃった。悪い人が育てた子だなんて知らなかった。もう応援しちゃいけません。
Yeah, that was the end of Yakuza 5. She was performing at the Tokyo Dome and
私は元気をたくさん
basically said, you know what, my dad's a Yakuza and I love him, and that's that.
はるかちゃんが好きだから。
そうか。
Alright, so let's see if we can find a Haruka CD or something.
グッズ欲しかったな。せっかくお誕生日楽しみにしてたのに。
よし。俺がはるかのグッズを探してこよう。
おじさんが？
Yes, you stay right here in this park by yourself for several days, because I might get distracted.
おじさん。あ、私、あやかっていうの。
Have you seen any cats
俺
around?
は桐生だ。
キリュウって名字でしょ？名前を教えてよ。
Kazuma.
カズマさん。はるかちゃんのグッズ楽しみだな。
じゃあ
All the stuff? You think I'm gonna bring you more than one
公園で待ってて。
thing?
わかった。
My mom doesn't care. I will stand right here for as long as it takes.
さて、はるかのグッズはどこで買えるんだ？まずはドン・キホーテにでも行ってみるか。大抵のものは売ってるからな。
To Don Quixote, which is a store. And because I've played this game, or this series, I know exactly where it is, unless they moved it. It's a bit of a walk. This big building right here, that kind of blue one over there, that used to be, actually probably still is, a Volcano, a pachinko parlor. I don't see an entrance to it in this game, though. In fact, it hasn't been in the last couple iterations. Yeah, volcano. Still there. Interesting thing about that is I could not figure out how the hell the pachinko machines worked. I mean, I could play them, but I just didn't understand what was happening. And I looked online, and that seems to just be the thing with pachinko machines. No one really understands them. They're just lots of flashing lights and stuff.
けどライザップって効果あるんだな。正直疑ってたわ。
この体が効果を物語っているだろう。見ろよ、このスリムボディ。
お前、
It's not a physique I'd really call slim, but, you know, looking good.
俺も入会しようかな。
しろよしろよ。
Have you guys seen a cat?
しないと思うぜ。
ライザップ。確か。
What happened to the bowling alley? This used to be a bowling alley. Did they replace the bowling alley with a gym? That blows.
入って話だけでも聞いてみるか。
あれどうされました？もしかして入会希望の方ですか？
ん？ああ、いや。少し話を聞きたいと思ってな。
わかりました。本来は電話などで予約していただくんですが大丈夫です。どうぞこちらへ。
ああ。
Sell me all your protein.
こちらが受付になります。
ああ、悪いな。
Where are the bathrooms? Are they open to the public? And by open to the public, I mean just, you know, kind of standing open so everyone can
初め
watch.
てなんだが。
ご新規の方ですね。それではまず当店のご説明をさせていただきます。
You pay us, and then you can lift heavy
会
things.
員制の完全個室スポーツジムとなり、ご利用には入会していただく必要がございます。
入会か。何か条件があるのか。
はい。まずは無料カウンセリングを受けていただきます。カウンセリング結果をもとにお客様に合ったトレーニングをこちらでご提示いたします。そちらをお客様にご覧いただき、納得いただけるようでしたらご入会いただければと。
Uh-huh. And what's the
カウ
initial
ンセリング結果を
fee?
見て入会するかどうかを決めればいいのか。それじゃあひとまずそのカウンセリングを頼めるか。
ではカウンセラーをお呼びいたしますので、あちらにお座りになってお待ちください。
ああ、わかった。
お待たせいたしました。私がカウンセラー兼トレーナーのマクタと申します。どうも。
なんだ、あんたトレーナーだったのか。
Yeah, well, we didn't want to build another character model.
よろしく頼む。
桐生さんですか。良いお名前。そしてなかなかの筋肉ですね。いい感じに切れてますよ。
That's right. I can pull off my shirt and jacket in one fell swoop. Which we probably won't get to see in this play session, which is a shame because it's my favorite thing about these games.
まずライザップですが、完全個室のトレーニングジムとなっております。一人一人にトレーナーがつく個別指導なので、質の高いトレーニングが行えますよ。あ、担当トレーナーはチェンジ可能ですので、合わないと思ったらチェンジ OK です。
もしかしたら使うかもしれんな。
そして大きな特徴としては、トレーニング後に食事アドバイスがある点ですね。
トレーニングはわかるが、食事にも関わってくるのか。
ええ。トレーニング
I like popcorn and Oreos. Is that going to be a problem?
させていただきます。ほら、筋肉が欲しいときにタンパク質のない食事では筋肉がつきにくいでしょう。
なるほ
That's,
ど。
yeah, that's true.
言われてみればその通りだな。
トレーニング効果を最大限に活かすには食事アドバイスは外せないのですよ。トレーニングと食事アドバイスを合わせてライズアップチャレンジ1セットとして扱います。会員になっていただくと全12セットのライズアップチャレンジを行う形となります。以上がライズアップについての説明となります。
なるほどな。 大体理解して
Great. Have you seen a cat?
さて、それではカウンセリングと参りましょうか。込み入ったことはお聞きいたしませんので、お気軽にお答えくださいね。
ああ、わかった。
Now there are a lot of real brands in this game. I have no idea if RiseApp is one of them or not. But if it's not, it's probably based on a real thing. Like Kamurocho itself is actually based on. Porn Distracted says, "Darn YouTube! I set a reminder and got no notification." Yeah, I'm actually hearing that from a lot of my subscribers that they're not getting notified about my videos and other things, even though they're subscribed and clicking the bell and stuff. Not just me either. I've heard that from a lot of YouTubers that their subscribers aren't being notified. So, sorry about that.
質の高いトレーニングができそうだ。
What was pretty funny is I scheduled this stream last night, and I was on call last night, so I was up at like, 4, 5, 6 in the morning, whatever. And I noticed that YouTube had flagged this video, or at least the schedule for this video, as unsuitable for advertisers, which I thought was weird because there's no video yet. I didn't start it yet. I'm like, it's 6 in the morning. It doesn't go for another 14 hours.
よろしく頼む。
では、トレーニングについてご説明させていただきますね。まずトレーニングを行いたいときは、ライザップに。
I mean, at least the YouTube player itself works most of the time.
トレーニングを選んで、実際に体を鍛えていただきます。あ、ちなみに一度につき2種類のトレーニングを行っていただきます。
わかった。トレーニングを始めるときはあんたに話しかけるんだな。はい。そしてトレーニング後は食事アドバイスが
I did set the video for manual review. Last time I looked, shortly before I started, this video again, which had not started yet, was still flagged as being inappropriate for advertisers. You'd think it wouldn't take them too long to manually review a video that doesn't actually exist yet, but that's YouTube for you. Am I getting the Shenmue re-release? No. I admire Shenmue. I don't. It really paved the way for these games, the Yakuza games. What do we want to do? Bench press, squats. Jump squats. Yes. Those suck. I don't think the Shenmue games are good. In fact, they're kind of bad. Press any button. But they've definitely earned their place in history. I think if whoever's making the Shenmue 3, if they take lessons from the Yakuza series in modern game design, I think it could be great. But yeah, those old games are. Alright, what are we doing here? Bad? I hit the button. Lag issues? Try refreshing the page because I was looking at the videos earlier and they did do that. So, well, let's see. Squats, deadlift.
これを頼む。
かしこまりました。それでは準備いたしますね。
Sure. Mash the button. All right.
気合い入れていきましょう。 その調子です。ナイス。その調子です。
Mm-hmm.
グッはい終了です。
I did 4 reps and I got an S rank. I wish it were that easy.
これにて本日のトレーニングは終了です。それでは評価の方ですが、
Alright, cool. So like 10 squat jumps
完
and
璧じゃないですか。実に無駄のないトレーニングでした。
bye. Thank you.
さて、
And 4 deadlifts and we're done.
桐生さんは今の自分に最適だと思われる食事を行ってくだ
I
さい。
think candy bars are pretty
食事
healthy.
の際に食べた
Dark
メニューの
chocolate full of
写真を私までお送り
antioxidants.
ください。そちらをもとにその食事が正しいか間違
That's what
っ
I
ている
tell
か
myself
評価をさせ
anyway.
ていただきますので。
自分で考えるのか。もっとあれを食えこれを食えと強制されるもんだと思ってたが。
それも指導方法としてはありでしょう。ですが、ある程度ご自身で考えるよ
So
う
is
に
there a membership fee
ライザッ
or...
プ後にリバウンドする可能性もあります。自分で正しい食事を選べる力を育てていくこと。
Alex says he's getting Yakuza 0 soon. First Yakuza game, not sure what to expect. That's a good one to start with. Chronologically, it's the first in the story. It's also only has 2 characters in it. It's really well paced in that it switches between Kiryu and Majima. You know, you'll play Kiryu for a bit and then you'll play Majima for a bit. It's just paced really, really well. So I hope you enjoy it. Because I love these games. I started with 3, actually. As long as you don't start with Dead Souls, you'll be fine.
さて、それではお食事の時間です。今回おすすめのメニューですが、
avoid carbs. Go for a dish consisting of just beef. Free to eat pickled red ginger with it too. That sounds like Conrai. That where I was eating 10-20 minutes ago.
それでは桐生さん、
Mm.
頑張ってくださいね。
Yeah, okay, what's up? Beef with red ginger. Okay.
いらっしゃいませ。
Hi. Ooh, they do sell protein. Oh, it's expensive. Original protein with high grade something or other. Basically free experience. Well, not free experience, 28,000 yen worth of experience. Okay, so if you want to buy some experience, this is the place to come. Alright, let's see if we can find some kitties. And again, this did used to be a bowling alley, so it's no longer a bowling alley. That's a shame. Is there a kitty back here? I don't see kitty. Oh well. Pardon. Oh, there's a great dancing mini game in Yakuza 0 too. It's very 70s disco. It's really fun. Of course, if you hate it, you don't have to do it. That's kind of the lovely thing about these games is there are a lot of distractions, but you don't really have to do any of them. I could just go straight over here and advance the story. Gal in the background's like, whoop, there's a cutscene happening over there. I'm just gonna go somewhere else.
ハンター、他の女に入れ込んでるそうね。他 金もつぎ込んでるみたいじゃない。
いや、それはその。
しかも毎日会ってるんだってね。その女のことそんなに好きなわけ？
その話してるとテンションが上がるというか。
Oh, dude, you're blowing it.
へえ、本当なんだ。最低じゃないあんた。
Even I know that's the wrong answer.
だから浮気とかじゃないんだ。
意味わかんないんだけど。
That's right. Phone sex is not cheating.
あ、待ってよ、ゆうかちゃん。
I love how the background characters, their AI is very polite. How they won't walk in the middle. It's what it looks like to me is the AI has said, don't walk into the middle of a cutscene. So you'll see someone in the background going, oh, cutscene, and turn around and walk away. Alex says, so the city in Yakuza evolves as the series moves forward. That's awesome. Yeah, it's one of the things about the series that I really like. Which is why you'll hear me saying, hey, there used to be a bowling alley here. In fact, I'll show you a good example here, and, well, this cutscene will, this side story will take a little bit, but I'll try and point out some more landmarks. I've been in prison for 3.5 years, so, yeah. Chatto. It's a room full of kittens! And a place for short conversations, online messaging group, sure.
パソコンとかを使って会話するやつじゃねえか。
お、まさにその通りです。
That guy's eavesdropping.
要はライブチャットは可愛い女の子とパソコンを通して生の会話ができるんですよ。
要はキャバクラのパソコン版ってことか。
まあ近いっちゃ近いですけど、楽しみ方はかなり違いますね。
I'm guessing he can't pathfind around the back, so he's just stopped.
あんなものや。
There's a nope.
あんなものやこんなもの。
ちょっとは興味が湧いてきましたか？
Boy, howdy.
まあ多少はな。
I think you've piqued that guy's interest too.
なんか話してたらまたライブチャットしたくなってきちゃった。そうだ。もしよければ僕がやり方を教えるので一緒にやりましょうよ。
Can you teach me how to do it?
俺が？
はい。この先に僕の行きつけのネットカフェがあるので、よければそこに来てください。手取り足取り教えちゃいますよ。
いや、だがパソコンは苦手でな。
大丈夫ですって。見たくないんですか？あんなものやこんなもの。
You strike me as a bit of a sleazeball.
お待ちしてますんで。それじゃまた後で。
One thing I would suggest to anyone interested in checking these games out is the first time you play them, make sure you have an afternoon. You know, a couple of hours. It's not a game that you can just, oh, I've got 10 minutes. I'll just throw it on real quick and see what it's like. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. So, Green Dell. Oh, pachinko slots. Okay, cute character there. All right. Food. How's my food looking? Oh, I could use a bite. Hi. Thanks. Burger. Tomato onion soup. That actually sounds really good. I'll have that and some iced tea. Born Distracted says, are the subtitles easy to read while playing? I think so. I do have to lower the resolution of the video to get it to be able to stream it. So
さ
I hope they're not impossible to read from your guys' angle. Oh, I I totally forgot about that. I ate a thing that I wasn't supposed. That was totally not what I was supposed to
も
eat.
しもし
Whoops. Well, I guess we can run up real quick and see what he says. So, folks watching it, is it a? Are you able to actually read the subtitles on this stream? If not, I'll try and do a better job of actually explaining what's going on in cutscenes. Alex is asking, this looks similar to Shenmue. What are the differences between the? It actually is pretty similar to Shenmue, in that there's a large open town or area, a few blocks of the city that you wander around in, and you can just go into places and look at stuff. I mean, for example, I can go right over here and buy one of these drinks and let's have some coffee here. There we go. Num num num. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yep. Now that actually gave me some experience, but mostly it's just fun to. Most of these are real brands too. CC Lemon's a real brand. I guess that's a real brand. I think the Boss ones are real brands. So did you just throw that on the ground, Kiryu? You're terrible. There's also one thing that's similar to Shenmue. Is if you remember in Shenmue, you could go into an arcade. Same thing here. Here's Club SEGA. Where's the door? Is this it? And you can actually play arcade games. So here's Super Hang-On. Yeah, the bike slam. Fighting is fun. Okay, add credit, accelerate, brake, turbo. Okay. Okay. So, there are different arcade games that you can play. Does it have anything to do with the main story? No, but it's fun. So there's a lot of similarities between the nature of the games. You're in what feels like a real lived-in space, a real world populated by people, and there's lots of just random stuff to do. I'd say that there is they're overwrought melodramatic stories. I'd say the Yakuza series does a bit better does actually quite a lot better with the story structure and characterization. Also, Yakuza is a lot more of a brawler than Shenmue is. There was a very deep fighting system in Shenmue, but you rarely ever got to actually use it. Unlike this game where people are accosting you on the street all the time. Another difference I would say is this series definitely has a sense of humor that Shenmue lacks. as I said, the story can be overwrought and melodramatic, but we're, you know, in between that, you're helping a little girl find, whoops, you're playing video games or helping a little girl find Haruka merchandise. In one of the games, I haven't seen a lot of the side missions in this particular one, but we're about to go to an online chat room or something. Would I run out of time? Um, there's you know, batting cages. There was one side quest in one of the earlier games where you had to coach a wannabe dominatrix in satisfying her masochistic customers. Which button do you want? Oh, no? Okay, it's this one. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, alright. I think I got it. There we are. Yay. So there are similarities. Shenmue definitely laid the groundwork for what Yakuza would become. And without Shenmue, I don't think we'd have Yakuza, at least not in the way it is today. So I think that, so as I've said before, they definitely have earned their spot in video game history, but they're not very good games. They're very clunky. Uh, they don't play very well. There's actually not a lot of there's not a whole heck of a lot of actual gameplay to Shenmue. Shenmue also kind of started the whole QuickTime event too. So for better or worse. Yeah, Alex, there's no forklift minigame. That's true. Although in Yakuza 5 there is a taxi driver minigame, which is actually pretty great. So what else do we have in here? We've got oh, Space Harrier. Awesome. Is that Outrun? That's Outrun. Cool. What's upstairs? This place didn't used to be 2 floors. Well, you're dressed to the nines for an arc for darts. Where's Easy Darts? What do we got here? We got oh, Fantasy Zone. Some classic games here. That looks like Virtua Fighter. Is that what it is? Yeah. That's a pretty cool dress, though. I like that. Well, watching me play darts is probably boring, so let's head on out and do some more stuff. Oh, pardon, sorry. Ooh. Okay, note to self, when you work at... Now, this used to be an ice cream joint, and I'm very sad that that's gone. Oh, by the way, see this really big building right there? When you play Yakuza 0, that hasn't been built yet. In fact, the foundation of that place is a big plot point of Yakuza 0. Alright, let's see. Alright. That's right. Defeated with traffic code. Alrighty, let's Funky. Alright. Safe key. Hey, who are you talking to? I'm not making you nervous, am I? Am I invading your space? Alright. Hey everyone! Yeah, don't mind me, just thought I'd, he's working hard. Just thought I'd come in and, open the safe. Don't mind me. I'll be out of your hair. The Hunger Belt. What is that? Speeds up your digestion. How it does that is unknown, but it raises my evasion and defense stats, so we'll wear it. Alright. Yeah, I just walked in through the window. Don't worry about that. Hey, buddy.
ああ、来ていただけましたか。準備はできているので、どうぞ。
Born asks, is there a battle royale mode in this? Well, I don't know. In all the games, there's been an underground coliseum. So I don't know if that makes a return in this game or not. Usually it's a while until you get there. But there is some mini game in this one, like a turf war kind of strategy sim kind of thing. I haven't come to it yet though, but I've just heard about it. So apparently you recruit gang members, and so you have a big posse of bad guys, and you get into gang wars or something. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. Yakuza seems like a faster-paced, modern version of evolution of Shenmue. Yes, yes, absolutely it is. Yes, please be gentle. I'm very interested to see what the reactions will be to the slower-paced throwback feel of Shenmue 3. I'm interested in seeing how they handle Shenmue 3, because while 15 years on, I don't think the Shenmue games are very good as far as fun to play goes. I wasn't paying attention. You're cute. Yo. Ne. Okay, sure. Yay! Can I envision a multiplayer version of this game in the future? Well, some of the mini games are actually multiplayer. It's a separate mode outside of the main game, but you can play some of the games two-player online. Some of them are card games, some of them are... I don't remember which ones they are, because I don't do that, but... yeah. A lot of the later games have had multiple characters, so I guess you could have two characters wandering around. You might do it more along the lines of something like A Way Out, where you're each off doing your own thing, and then you can meet up if you want to. It might be interesting having, you know, like 2 to 4 characters running around Kamurocho at the same time doing their own thing and meeting up when they need to. Anyway, Shenmue 3. I don't think Shenmue 3 has to be exactly the tone and pace of the Yakuza games. I think it can be its own thing. I don't know, dude. So, yeah, I'm really interested to see where they go with Shenmue 3. Because what I was saying is, while I don't think the 15-year-old games are good, I think they have a lot of potential to be good. for example, the forklift minigame is actually kind of fun and kind of cool, except you have to do it a lot, over and over. It gets to a point where it's like, okay, we're at the point of the game where we just need to drive the forklift for several days so that we can make money to do a thing. It really bogs the game down. But if, you know, getting a job like stacking boxes in the second game or doing the forklift were a side activity that you could do when you were in the mood for it, I think that would serve the game better. Trey asks, what's the best Yakuza to start with for someone new to the series? Polygon just actually had an article saying that, and it's a pretty good article, well reasoned. Really, I'd say the only one you shouldn't start with is Dead Souls. That's the zombie spin-off one. Don't at least get 2 games under your belt before you do that one, because that one really depends heavily on loving the Yakuza universe and the characters within it. I think 4, 5, and 0 are really good ones to start with, if you want my recommendation. Zero might be the best one because it's chronologically the first in the story. It only has 2 characters. Granted, each character has 3 up to 4 different fighting modes, which might be a bit, but yeah, both Yakuza 4 and 5 have... Yakuza 4 has 4 playable characters, Yakuza 5 has 5 playable characters. And those games, you play one character, then you play the second, then the third, then the fourth, and then the fifth, and then you do the finale. In Yakuza 0, it's 2 characters, but you just alternate between them, which works, which benefits the game quite well. I think 3 is a good one to start with, too, because it gives you a really good idea of the kind of guy that Kiryu is. It's also just Kiryu, but it does have probably 30 minutes of opening cutscene. 4, and to a slightly lesser extent, 5 and 0 actually, to my memory, get into the game a lot quicker. I think 4 is probably the quickest to actually get into the game. Okay, so this was, but I would say you can't go wrong with 0, but 4 and 5 are good ones too. This chat thing was locked off in the demo, so I have not been here to do this. So let's start chatting. Let's see what this is all about. Enter easy controls. All right. Okay. Well, Henri and Yua are both 3,000 points, so who would we like to chat with, chat? Henri or Yua? Henri is sexy, and Yua is cute. So who do we want to chat up? Need to add points, I guess. Oh, typical. I need 3,000 points, but I can't just buy 3,000 points. I can buy 3,030 points so that I'll have 30 points left over, which means I've got 30 useless points. I'm gonna have to buy more just to... I see what you're doing. All right. Yua. All right, Trey. We'll go with Yua. Enter the chat room. Hi. Yes, it is. Oh. 6 members and 2
今のと
lurkers.
こに
All
来て
right.
くれて嬉しいな。
Coming for booty. There's a good
よろしくお
username.
願いします。私
Sexbot
まだまだ慣
9000.
れないんですけど
Veteran drinker.
一生懸命頑張りますから。
Go for it, Yua! See, Kiryu doesn't hide behind a handle. He uses his real name.
その会話とかちょっとエッチなこととか
Oh, okay. How demure. Better, you're such a hard worker.
うまくできるかな。
Sexbot, I desire fusion.
お手柔らかにお願いしますね。
Oh, Born wanted Yua also. Okay, cool. I'll be nice to you. I have no idea if I can be mean, but
見られてるとやっぱりちょっとドキドキする。
relax. I love Kiryu's, hunt and peck typing.
ありがとうございます。どうすればリラックスできるかな。
Try smiling. Oh. Kiryu, that's... Yeah.
笑顔。
Getting naked makes me relax, says
そう
Tree
ですか
Fitty. Yeah, it's actually a very nice smile.
Yosh.
ありがとう。
Coming for booty is getting a little
おかげで緊張が解けてきた
vulgar there. Veteran drinker, you remind me of my
お礼
ex-wife.
に何か一つお願いも聞いてあげようか。
Kiss me. So, is Kiryu just kind of sitting out in the middle of open, or is this done in like a private booth?
しょうがない。
Are we gonna make kissy faces at the camera?
じゃあ行くよ。
Yes. Nice lip gloss there, kiddo. Tree Fitty can't
また
spell.
ドキドキしてきちゃったよ。
And we just went
みんなが
awkward
盛り上げて
silence.
くれて嬉しいな。じゃあみんなのお願い聞いちゃおうかな。
My God, look at the dresser. Jesus, Kiryu. I was gonna say, look at the dresser behind her. Oh my God, that is gaudy.
わかったよ。
I mean, it kind of fits the whole
じ
aesthetic,
ゃ
but
あ
man,
ちょっとだけ
someone designed that and sold it. ちょっとな。 I hunt
嬉
bears.
しい。
Some real creeps in the chat, yeah.
本当にちょっとだけ。
Hi, Ryan.
ね。いくよ。
I hunt bears. I hunt bears. Whoa!
Yosh.
I
どうかな。
I think your top isn't fitted properly, but it's probably the point, so I'm not gonna press you on it.
恥ずかしいけど喜んでもらえるならもっとサービスしちゃおうかな。
Is this a real thing?
もっともっと
Like,
今の
like, is this a real
楽
thing
し
that
ませてね。
you can do? I'm sure it is, but this is absurd.
どうかな。その
Yeah, awkward silence. Now what?
私の体で興奮した？
What do you have to say to that, Kiryu? Yep.
Yosh.
He's like, yeah, nailed that one. Yep.
よ
Yep.
かった。みんなが私を見て興奮してるとか 考えるとちょっと
Sexbot 9000 finds your teasing illogical. It's growing. Oh goodness,
大
Kiryu.
きくなってるの？何が大きく？
My passion, my interest in your personality. My love. Okay, sure, that too. Aida.
そうなんだ。ならもっともっと
I should see the food chats? Huh. Yes, please. Must be polite. Yes. At least I'm not watching kittens. Yeah, but we do have some kittens to find in this game.
私まで興奮してきちゃったじゃないですか。
I'm so excited. Bean Boy!
興奮して体がほてってきたよ。恥ずかしいけどもう少し脱いじゃおうかな。
I wouldn't want to put you to the trouble. Heat it up. I hunt bears. Hurry, please, hurry. I paid for 10 minutes and we've only got 20 seconds left.
興奮してね。
Okay.
脱ぐよ。
My god, a woman in a swimsuit. How risque. So skillful, yes!
どうですか？
You wear clothes like nobody else. Oh, poor Sexbot 9000 is having trouble with this.
私が私じゃないみたい。
I have no idea what that even means.
私をもっと見てくださいね。
Yes, together with all 10 people in the chat. Do we earn experience for this, or?
はあ、最近体中が凝っちゃって誰かもみほぐしてくれないかな。
Dude, you're so sexy. Says Rock Lobster 420. Nice.
じゃあお願いします。 いい。もっと強く。
Bean Boy's got nothing, just ellipses.
気持ちいいです。
Yeah, Born Distracted, probably not. I mean, this is an M-rated game. She could, but that doesn't seem like the kind of tone that this series goes for. It's more silly than anything else. We won! Trey, I already really like Yakuza. Yeah, we chatted with the best of them. Oh.
こんにちは、ゆあです。
Oh, okay,
はじめ
so
ましてですかね。
so we can watch. Okay, so we can watch the movies in full screen. All right. And another thing in Yakuza 0 is there's a game of there's an arcade game which is Bikini Bug Battle or something like that. There's also where are we? We're in the okay. In 5, I think, or maybe it still is 0. I don't remember. One of them. I've got a lot of pent-up energy. Come here. Basically, it's The games aren't very good. Hang on. I can't talk and fight at the same time. It's basically women in bikinis fighting each other, and you bet on them, which is funny, but there's not really much gameplay there. But then I think in Yakuza 0, they have they turn the girls fighting each other into like a mini game, a video game where it's kind of rock paper scissors. It's okay, which gave you a bit more control. But yeah, I didn't actually mean to submit that, but that was the wrong dish. Beef plate. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. Stand up straight, Kiryu. Oh, gosh. Evaluation failed, but I do look darn good. Oh, rotate. We're gonna see the tattoo on his back. Ryan says, never played it, but I should buy it. Yes, you should. I will. I'm sorry. I've let you down. I hang my head in shame. Alright. This guy is actually from the Yakuza 4, I believe. He might be in 5, too. One of the characters you play in 4, Saejima, meets this guy and helps him run a dojo, and there's this whole mini-game about training the kids who come into the dojo to compete in the aforementioned underground coliseum. And it's actually a lot of fun, and you really get personally involved with the characters and root for them when they actually start competing. It's a really, I thought it was a really good minigame. Of course, this guy's an idiot, so Saejima had to do all the work as far as training the members of the dojo. You know, the chatting mini game that we just played reminds me of in Yakuza 0, there's actually adult video stores where you can go in and watch very, very softcore videos, kind of like the ones we just saw. In fact, my sister and I did a video, a 10,000 subscriber celebration spectacular for my channel, where we both watch all the dirty videos and laugh at them. So it's nice that there's a they've kind of taken that concept and putting a little bit of a game there, as far as, you know, hit the right buttons on the control pad to type out stuff. I'll have to see what happens. Maybe you probably get different scenes if you screw up your typing. Johnny. I am going to show you the light. with my fists. Because punching people in the face solves every problem in this game.
俺と勝負してくださいな。
勝負？お前と？
そうですよ。僕はね、ずっと桐生さんや冴島さんみたいな強い人に憧れてたんです。いつかあの人たちみたいになりたい。そして勝ちたい。ずっとそう思っていました。でも、そんなの無理だと思って諦めてた。
Another guy in the background goes, oh, cutscene, turns around, goes the other way.
今の僕はあの頃にはない驚異的なパワーがある。これがどんなものか試してみたいんですよ。憧れの桐生一馬にどれだけ近づけたのかをね。
Alright, man.
ちょっと帰らないで。
Kiryu's about to walk away. I love it.
そんなのに付き合う暇はないんでな。
いいもんいいもん。
Nice pants on that NPC in the background. Look at them checkered pants. Alright, buddy. And he's down. Yeah, you still suck.
ダメだ。全然歯が立たない。
確かにガタイはいいが、動きに無駄がありすぎる。せっかくの力を生かせてねえと思うぞ。
ですよね。僕も道場主をやっていたので、格闘理論には長けているつもりなんです。
Yeah, all that talk and he's down in one combo.
体でうまく実践できなくて、はあ、どうすればいいんでしょうかね。
You're lucky I didn't hit you with that bike that's sitting right
経
there.
験を積むしかないんじゃねえか。
やっぱりそうですよね。わかりました。桐生さん、僕この体を生かせるようにもっと練習してきます。強くなったらまた挑戦させていただきますので、その際はお手合わせお願いしますね。
ああ、まだやるのか。
もちろん桐生さんに勝ちたいし、自分の格闘理論が正しいことを証明したいですしね。もし桐生さんに勝って格闘理論も証明できれば、それを宣伝して超人気の道場を作ってボロ儲けできますしね。カムロ町に金の雨が降るぜ。ということでまたよろしくお願いしますね。それではさようなら。
やれやれ。
Yeah, man.
また面倒なことに巻き込まれちまったぜ。
Yeah. Let's see. Increased damage for heat actions, and what else we got? Ooh. Parry an attack from an enemy wielding a blunt object, then seize the weapon and perform a devastating attack. Well, I see more people with blades, so let's try that one. Alex, no, the game does not have an English dub. The first two Yakuzas, Yakuza 1 and 2, that came out on the PlayStation 2 back in like 05, 06, somewhere around there, those did have an English dub, but Sega has since stopped bothering with English dubs. In fact, the recent Yakuza Kiwami, which is a remake of the first game, doesn't it drop the? It actually redid the Japanese language track. Which I feel works better, and my opinion, of course, but this game would be kind of weird to me with an English dub, simply because it's about Japanese people in Japan. You know, we're in Kamurocho, Tokyo. It's about the Yakuza. So it would be kind of weird. I mean, if you prefer English dubs, that's totally cool. But I don't know. I prefer the Japanese language. It just fits. Now, if this were I don't mind dubs in fantasy games. Like, what are you taking a picture of? Oh, okay. The theater, sure. Um, like Xenoblade Chronicles. You know, a big fantasy world. That's totally fine. That works for me. But when it's actually Japanese people in Japan, I feel the Japanese language works better. Let's see if this Club SEGA is any different from the other one we visited. Oh, Puyo Puyo. And, oh, Virtua Fighter 5? Yeah, neat. Boy, they've lost some real estate. It used to be a lot bigger. Looks like the dream catchers are all gone too. What's my health looking like? It's alright. Alright, we were going to Don Quixote for some reason. English dub would probably cost too much, says Born. Yeah, these are already low-budget games. But Sega's very smart about what they choose to spend money on. For example, I bet if we look carefully, the characters in the cars are like very low res. And if you look at the people driving, they might not even have legs. But they do stuff like that. You know, they cut the corners they need to cut to get the game out. They spend the money where it needs to be spent. Let's say that. Hi, do you have any Haruka stuff?
そういえばはるかファンの彩香のためにはるかのグッズを探していてな
Trey says the Shenmue dubs are pretty bad. Yeah, I mean they're bad in kind of an amusing, genuinely charming way, but yeah, they are objectively bad.
沢村はるかのグッズは
Pardon me.
沢村はるかさんのグッズですか。お知らせいたしますので少々お待ちくだ
Let
さい。
me check in the back. No.
お待たせいたしましたお客様。申し訳ございません。沢村はるかさんのグッズはもう製造中止となっており。
I'm really hoping that the Yakuza Ishin and Kaisan, I think, I hope those get localized because I really want to play them. Go look up the gameplay trailers for them. They look really good. Basically, it takes the characters in Yakuza and puts them in like Edo era Japan. So it's kind of like Yakuza samurai kind of stuff.
いや助かったありがとう
Alright, so we want to go up to the other yeah, you're suspicious.
誰に声をかけたらいい？あ、どうもどうも。ちょっとお話を聞いていただけませんか？失礼ですが、スマホお持ちですよね。私、ただいまコンシェルジュアプリの記事をご案内しているんですが、少しお時間いただけますか？
I'll do this one later.
またにしてくれ
あれ、そうですか。
Oh, he's so disappointed. It's an interesting little side quest, but we're running a bit long here, and I want to try showing off a couple more things. Boy, they really changed the interior of the pawn shop here.
いらっしゃいませ。
Let's see. Do you want any cat food? Sell off these plates.
ありがとうございました。
You're welcome. Oh, one mechanic I haven't shown off yet. Well, let's get into a fight first. I can do that too. Alright, so let's see if we can find a taxi. And it's like, oh, there's one right there. Can I go down here? In some of the games you can actually go down there. You can go down there in 4 and 5, I think. So if you don't feel like running across the entire place, you can take a taxi. There's one. I would like to go right there. Alex says the lack of law enforcement is disturbing. Yeah, it's amazing. You have to think either Kiryu is like the unluckiest guy in the world, constantly getting accosted by gangs of hoodlums, or this is just something that happens 5 times a day to everyone who's walking around. In which case, yeah, we're the police. Sorry, girls. Alright, so apparently there are people in this Club SEGA who trade idol merchandise, so let's see if we can find them. What do you have to say out of curiosity? Hey, thanks. Yes, you do.
Haruka. すみません。私全国区のアイドルには疎くて。
全国区には疎い。
私はご当地アイドル専門のファンでして、テレビとかに出ているようなアイドルには興味がないんですよ。はい。地方でけなげに頑張っているアイドルを応援するのが私の生きがい。北海道から沖縄までのご当地プロマイドをコンプリートしちゃいましてね。見ます？
また今度な。ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだがいいか。
むむ、何ですかな。拙者に何か。
沢村遥ってアイドルのグッズを探しているんだが、どこで手に入るか知らないか。
沢村遥。ちょっと存じませぬな。最近のアイドルですかね。
いや、3年前に引退したアイドルなんだ。だから最近というわけでは。
それは最近ですな。
何？ On the grand scale of the universe.
昭和アイドルのファンでしてな。平成に入ってからのアイドルは皆同じに見えてしまう。全く困りものですな。
そうなのか。すまん。聞く相手を間違えた。忘れてくれ。
待たれい。あなたも私と一緒に 70年代歌謡コレクションを聞きませぬか。魂が震えますぞ。
いや、いい。
What's on your phone? Nothing, just a black screen. Okay.
ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだがいいか。
あ、なんだよおっさん。
沢村遥ってアイドルのグッズ。
Yeah, did you hear what I said to the two people standing next to you?
入るか知らないか。
沢村って誰だっけ。なんか聞いたことあるような気がするんだけど、俺夏メロには興味ないんだよね。
夏メロだと。
やっぱ時代はチャート1位のユキティでしょ。俺は常に先端のアイドルを追いかける男だからな。ってわけで昔のアイドルはよくわかんねえや。すいませんね。
そうか。
That guy needs voice lessons. Are you ready? Go, Sawamura Haruka. I think this might be the guy we want to talk to. What do you think? Anyone else up here? Alright.
ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだがいいか。
はい、なんでしょう。
沢村遥ってアイドルのグッズを探しているんだが。
Like that shirt you're wearing? Give it to me.
あなた
Give it
今
to me.
沢村遥と言いましたか。
I did, sir.
ああ、ちょっとグッズを探してて。
どうしよう。
Oh no.
何？
彗星のごとく現れ、瞬く間に僕らの心を魅了した刹那。突如引退を宣言した伝説のトップスター。あなたは
Fix your eye line,
は
dude.
るかさんのファンであり、僕の同志というわけですね。
ああ、そうだ。遥さんの歌に俺も心を打たれてた。
Is that your mom standing right
グッ
next
ズ
to
と
you?
かを集めたいんだが売っていなくて困っているんだ。何か情報とか知らねえかな。
なるほどなるほど。確かにはるかさんのグッズは引退騒動もあって販売取りやめが相次ぎプレミア化してしまっている。さらに時間が経っているため今入手することは非常に困難なのです。
そんなことになっていたのか。
ですが実はつい先ほど激レアはるかさんプロマイドを入荷した店があるとの情報を得ましてね。これからその店に向かおうかと思っていたのですが、あなたに譲ってもいいですよ。
本当か。それはどこの店なんだ。
Is it gonna be one
で
of
すが、あ
those
なたがはるかさん
stores?
ファンを装ったただの転売屋という可能性も捨てられません。なので簡単なはるかさんのクイズを出します。それに正解できたら同志であることを認め、店の場所を
Please don't ask me her blood type.
わかった。約束だぜ。
では問題です。沢村はるかさんがプリンセスリーグ初登場した時に歌ったあの超有名な曲のタイトルはなーに？
This actually helps, I suppose, if you played Yakuza 5, but I think you could probably guess which one it is.
こんなんじゃないだ。
正解。あなたを同志として認めましょう。
I love the little dee.
では
That's
お
great.
教えしましょう。はるかさんのプロマイドがあるのは恵比寿屋という七
Oh, at the pawn shop. We were just there.
激レアですからね。他にも狙う同志たちがいるかもしれません。
Well, we'll just beat the hell out of
ゲットして
them.
ください。
ああ、急いだ方がいいみたいだな。じゃあ行ってくるぜ。
You know, I'm actually kind of curious to see how darts has changed. We'll just do a quick game. And I can only select beginner darts. Okay. We'll do count up.
Yoshi, やるか。
Oh, this is different. Oh, okay. It used to be you'd kind of aim with the left, and then you'd use the right stick to pull back and let go to flick it. So this is very different from how it's been in the past. Whoop. Doo-doo-doo. Nope. Meh. It's like a small-scale GTA game with all the different mini-games. In a way, sure. Hat trick. Or 3 in the black. They changed the name. Alright, cool. Yep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a lot of bull. Okay. Oh, and I got a low tone on one of them. Okay, cool. Now, I imagine these two standing here, you can play with them, but another time, perhaps. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. To the pawn shop! Now, Kiryu will actually get winded after... Yeah, see? So, and you also can't immediately start sprinting again because he'll lose stamina even quicker. So, you can probably, see, other skills, boost sprint, yeah, increase stamina to sprint longer. Yay! Boo! Import adult goods, the red lights. Oh, I see you, security camera. Pardon me, masked man. Alright, who do we have to beat? Okay, my guess, someone just came in and bought the, Oh, Alex. Eisen. I like that. Someone just came in and bought the photo, and we're gonna have to go track him down. That's my guess. Let's see. Haruka's bromide. Let's see. A bromide of Haruka from her idle days. I'm not familiar with the word bromide. Although I do like the fact that we can buy some boomerang briefs here. And they up our stats. They fill us with the fighting spirit. It's good. Okay, I guess we can just buy it? Sure. Okay, I was totally wrong. Is someone gonna steal it on our way back? Where's the nearest cab? I guess this one. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I need to go up here. Alright, so I'm thinking we'll complete this quest and then we'll check out a cabaret club. Jewel or I think Shine was closed, but maybe Jewel is still open. Or maybe we can go to Stardust, which is a male host club.
カズマおじさん。
ほら、誕生日プレゼントだ。
すごい綺麗な写真。おじさんありがとう。
大事にするんだぜ。
一生の宝物にするよ。嬉しいな。早く帰って飾らなきゃ。バイバイおじさん。本当にありがとう。
ああ、気をつけて帰るんだぞ。
Don't get hit by a car or mugged by roaming bands of hooligans.
頑張って探した甲斐があったぜ。
So is that not over? You'll notice in the upper right, travel 2 kilometers by dashing. So even talking to people, fighting people, walking, running, that'll give you experience the more you play. Can I... Because the guy has a baseball bat. Let's see if I can do something. Well, if you're not going to do it, I am. Alex says, do you learn more fighting moves as you play? Well, kind of. At least so far, you can buy new fighting moves. For example, I have these two, which are, if someone comes after me with a baseball bat or a knife, I can parry it. Let's see. Brutally throw an enemy to the ground, and while stepping on them, slam another right on top of them. Grab an enemy. Okay. That sounds good. Maybe we can do that. Where am I? Oh, Theater Square. Okay. Where's it going? Okay, Cabaret. Well, here's some guinea pigs. Oh, I actually had the prompt and I screwed it up. Oh, Oh man, I'm completely blowing this. I guess I don't have enough. I'm just not reading the heat gauge correctly. So oops. Ah, thank you. Glad you enjoyed the show. How am I doing on health? Oh, not well. I could have died. Go to school! Does this game have boss fights? Yes, they do. We're not going to see any in this particular play, I'm pretty sure. because I'm not advancing the story, but yeah, there are definitely boss fights. Oh, hello.
鍵が
I haven't seen the key around, so... And I haven't seen any kitties either. I wonder if you don't find any until later in the story, or what? Alright, let's see if we can do one of our special moves here. There we go. I'm sure it'll be alright.
しばらく寝てろ
Alright, is Shine still open? Is my health down again? Yeah. Wait, did that not? No? Okay. Can I eat cat food? No. Alright. Oh, hey, what's it called? #1 star place is over here. What's it called? Kyushu, that's what it is. I'll go for the special rice bowl. And apparently I'll need some more. And some gyoza. And there we go. I'm straight up murdering people? Ah, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine.
さあ行くか
It's a shame I haven't seen anyone with a sledgehammer, because the finishing move with the sledgehammer is kind of amazing. Unfortunately, I haven't seen anyone wandering around with a sledgehammer, so... Oh, it looks like Shine is still open. Alright, let's chat up some hostesses.
いらっしゃいませ。
Thanks.
社員へようこそ。
Uh-huh.
当店では最低でもセット料金6000円、サービス料金2000円が必要となります。また、別途指名料2000円が加わります。
Well, I don't know who works here, so,
ご指名はいかがいたしましょう。
and what do I get a list? Loading. Oh, okay. Saki, Riona, Arina, Hikaru, and Sora. Any requests from the audience? Saki, Riona, Arina, Hikaru, or Sora? She's dressed in black. It's a good color. Always like the, the Chinese style dresses. Anybody? Anyone have any preferences? Alex says Sora or Riona, and Trey says Riona, so we'll go with Riona. The blue one, alright. Riona it is.
リオナですね。少々お待ちください。
Sure. Take your time. Nice shoes.
失礼します。
My God, what happened to your face?
はじめまして、リオナです。 お名前伺ってもいいですか？
ああ、桐生だ。
桐生さんですね。今日はよろしくね。
ああ、よろしくな。
Exchange cards. Huh. Check profile. Okay. See, she look. Man, that's unfortunate with the character model. She looks okay here, but oh well. Okay. We know nothing about her. Swap card. I'll tell you about Date-san. You make my drink taste better. Well, okay, so this is really different. So what is swap card? Okay. Have you been doing this long? What's your... this seems like a good one.
19歳の頃から始めたから10年くらいになるかな。
Okay, so we know she's 29. Thereabouts, but it didn't update my card or anything. Alright, let's see. What's your type? What do you want most right now? What's your dream for the future? Alright.
美容グッズが一番欲しいかな。
プレゼントしてやろうか。
自分で働いて買うから大丈夫。その代わりまた指名してな。
Well, I'm guessing that's good.
ああ、わかった。
人から見てもすごいと思われるようなキャバ嬢になりたいと思ってるんだよね。
尊敬される人になりたいってことか。
そう、同じようなキャバ嬢の子に夢を与えられる存在になりたいなって。私自身特に優れた長所とか才能があるわけじゃないの。でもそんな私が輝くことができれば同じような子たちが前向きになれるんじゃないかなって。
なるほどな。
具体的な目標じゃないけどね。どうしたらそういう人になれるかな。
Open your own club.
自分の店を持つのはどうだ。
確かにキャバ嬢の憧れの一つやんね。でももっと外の世界に出れたらなって。キャバの世界で頑張れば他の世界でも輝けるんやっていう風に思ってもらいたいんよね。
確かにそれは希望になるかもな。頑張れよ。
はい、頑張るね。
Well, this is certainly very, very Oh, well, we've got the drink card now. This is very, very different from, still nothing here, from the past cabaret mini games, so. Typically, how they worked in the past is the girl would talk, and then you'd choose how to respond to her. So this is kind of backwards. Oh, okay. Water. Yeah, we're not gonna water. Orange juice, beer. Champagne's always a good bet, but holy goodness sakes, look at the prices. We'll go with whiskey.
ほんま？桐生さん無理せんといてね。
Have all Yakuza games had instant access to stores' buildings? Other words, no loading screens when entering buildings. No, this is actually the first one. All the games prior to this, there was a bit of a load before going into buildings. Hey, I just had a drink, so you make my drink taste better.
おせちでも嬉しいな。飲みすぎて体壊さんように
I'll
して
try
ね。
not to lose my lunch all over you. That would be embarrassing. Let's see. Oh, I think I see how we're working. So we've got Love and Dapper. This one's Love and Dapper too, so that we can chain it. Maybe? Let's see.
うーんと
So maybe it's kind of like a card game.
かな。
色気
Okay.
セクシーな男性っているやん。そういう人がタイプかな。
色気のあるセクシーな男か。もしかして俺のような男か。
自分で言っちゃうんや。
Damn right I'd say that about myself. I know what I'm
セクシ
packing.
ーだよね。
I'm packing charm.
男らしさだけじゃなくて繊細さというか
Gravitas, sure.
艶やかさもあるし、うん、セクシーセクシー。
And I know it.
やっぱりそのあたりは自分で自覚してるんだね。
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
恥ずかしくなってきたぜ。わざと持ち上げて。
That's what the gal in the chat said, whatever her name was.
ちょっといじめてみちゃった。
Now, will you offer an extension? Yeah, let's pay for an extension. See if we can fill up that meter a bit more. I love you seems a little... But what the hell? Let's go with I love you. Daisuke-yo. I know I've just met you, but... Oh, well, okay, that... This is a great time to say hello. Let's try the swap card. Let's see. Uh-huh. And I don't really care for that one. Swap. Oh, there we go.
ありがとう。そんなに自信ないんやけどな。褒められると嬉しいな。
Get out!
そろそろお時間となりますが。
We'll call it quits. We're good. Now, lies, Andrew. All lies, yeah. One thing that, at least in the past games, as you build a rapport with the cabaret hostesses, you can go on dates with them later. And you can do things like play darts with them. But one of the coolest things is taking them to sing karaoke. Oh, that's something we have to do. Yay.
この仕事を長くやってるみたいだが、
Hang on.
長くやる秘訣とかはあるのか？
秘訣は特にないけど、良心的なキャバ嬢でいようとは思ってるかな。
良心的なキャバ嬢？
お客さんに必要以上にお金を使わせたり、お酒を催促しないようにしてるの。
Alex says Shenmue 3 is dead in the water if they don't contain these cabaret mini games of the chat sessions.
あんまり気乗りしないんよね。
Well, I appreciate you not
みんなお金持ちなわけじゃないし、
hammering me for to buy
生活
booze.
に影響が出たら大変じゃない？私がすべきことはお金を出させることじゃなくて、お金に見合ったサービスをすることだと思うの。満足して帰っていただいた方が次の指名につながって結果的にうまくいくんじゃないかなって。
Yeah, I really think what happened with the character model is there's just too much shading at the corner of her mouth and under her eyes. That's just making her face look weird. That's great philosophy.
素晴らしいと思うぜ。本当に客のことを考えているんだな。
桐生さん、嬉しい。ありがとう。
Unfortunately, we haven't spent enough time with her to take her out for karaoke. But we can go ourselves.
桐生さんが来てくれることが 私は一番嬉しいから。
I'll be back. Oh, her rank has increased to bronze, has it? From... I don't know. Maybe she'll text me. Morning Glory Orphanage. That's the orphanage Kiryu has. Which is kind of interesting because in the previous games they translated it as the Sunflower Orphanage or the Sunshine Orphanage, one of the two. And it's always been Morning Glory, but for some reason the English translation was Sunshine or something like that. So this is the first game where they actually said, you know what, it's called Morning Glory. We're going to translate it correctly. Which could be confusing to longtime players, but I don't know. Okay, the karaoke joint moved. Okay, I don't know where the karaoke joint is. Let's see, location list. Oh. Oh man, there's a bunch of internet cafes, okay. Ugh. Oh. Okay, it's across the street from Club SEGA. Alright. There used to be a thing here, and I still haven't seen any kitties around. That makes me sad. Oh. But we gotta do karaoke. That's a great thing to do in these games. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Aren't you gonna fight me? Oh wait, you've got a knife. And do I not have enough? Maybe I can... No, okay. Again, I can't read the damn... Where I am. Not what I wanted to do. Ah, I'm sorry, I just can't figure out the heat gauge yet. Alright. It's getting close to Uncanny Valley. Yeah, the actual the cutscenes that are not the in-game stuff, the pre-rendered stuff, is actually really, really good. But yeah, that was struggling a little bit. What about you guys? Anyone have a sledgehammer or something? Oh, caught me looking. I will hit you with this giant traffic cone. That's why this is the best game ever. Okay, here's the karaoke joint. Let's sing. How many people? Just me. Only 500 in. That's actually pretty good to reserve a room. I kind of expect it to be more than that, but... No more kids for that guy, says Trey, yeah. Alright, karaoke time. So a rhythm game. But if you do well, you are treated to... Well, you'll see. unless I do very, very poorly. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, good lord, I did very, very well on that. Wow. I think the only one I got wrong was the one where you had to rapid press, because I didn't notice it was a rapid press instead of a hold.
ご利用ありがとうございました。またのご来店をお待ちしております。
So, just to show you what the story is like, let's go over to little, I almost said little Tokyo, but it's little Asia, and we'll watch the cutscene that plays as we enter the next portion of the narrative, just so you guys can see what that's like. Oh, hello. I need to pump some experience into my sidestep ability. Yeah, I'm really late on the blocking. But dude! I guess is how you're liking it so far, picking up mine on Friday. Oh, I love it. Of course, I mean, I've played... The only Yakuza game I haven't played is 2, but Kiwami is... the Kiwami remake for 2 is coming out this summer, so I'll play it then. And of course I haven't played the Ishin and Kaisan, which I hope are localized at some point. I love these games. These are genuinely some of my favorite games. Whoever's car that is, I'm sorry. There we go. Oh, man! Well, I wasn't expecting that. That's pretty awesome. Oh man, I was hammering on the start button trying to go into my menu to take some food items. I don't think I actually have any, actually. Am I having any trouble following the storyline considering how random the US releases have been? No. Hello? Hello? No, no, not at all. I've actually been playing it mostly in order. I started with 3, and just out of curiosity. Okay, I didn't lose any progress. And I'm standing in nearly the same spot. Alright. So yeah, I started with 3, 4, then Dead Souls, which chronologically comes between 4 and 5. And then 5, and then 0, Kiwami, which is a remake of the first one, and now this one's 6, and I'll play the second one. So, also, these games have been nice about, a lot of them have, like, recaps of the earlier games, in the, like, title menu. How's my health? Okay, I'm refull. So, no, starting in the middle of the series hasn't really been a problem. There is some nuance and character work that you'll miss out on not knowing the characters and their history, but all the stories are self-contained enough that you can pretty much start anywhere, although, again, I would not start with Dead Souls, because that one's built for fans. So, alright, let's do some story stuff, just so you guys can get an idea of what that's like. Yeah, Little Asia did burn down, and it was probably arson. It's certainly arson. So this Little Asia is very different from what I've experienced in the past games. See, this is a pre-rendered. Look at the character animations. They're a lot better in the pre-rendered stuff. And the character models look pretty good, too.
登場界のヤクザがアジア界で偉そうな態度は良くない。エドさん、信用できねえのはわかるが、今日は戦争しに来たわけじゃねえ。あんたがそっちのボスに直接口を聞ける幹部だと見込んでよ。俺らも命がけで話し合いに来た。話し合いなら。 その懐の銃は必要ないのではここはあんたら中国マフィアの本拠地だからなあくまでご信用だお互いにフェアで行こうやあなた方登場界の言い分は聞かなくても分かっています我々マフィアにアジア界で閉じこもっているとでも言うのでしょうああ その代わり今度こそアジア街はあんたらの島だと認める ボスにはこう伝えてくれ。今後アジア街以外の場所で中国人マフィアが姿を見せたら、うちは容赦なくやらせてもらうとな。
それじゃあ今までは手加減をしてくれていたのですか？
ああ、そういうことだ。
うちのボスの返事はもう私に託されています。ただ私は日本語下手なのでうまく伝わるか心配でね。
まさかうちの若いもんよりよっぽどうまい日本語だ。
そうですか。でもやはりあなたの口からそちらのボスへこれから起きることをそのままお伝えください。
ああ、おい、何する気だ。
撃つ気ならさっさと撃たないとね。これが採用界ボスからの答えです。
You were asking about boss fights earlier? I have a feeling we're gonna have to go toe to toe with that guy at some point.
中国人が二人もやりやがって。殺してやれ。
あいつらが中国マフィアってわけか。
お前何見てる？
いや別に。
気に食わない顔だ。
ずいぶん手が早いな。俺が何したってんだ。
離せ。
Well, okay. L1 while holding the weapon. What? I'm, like, not sure. What is this? Dangerous weapons can be blocked by guarding. Your only options are dodge. Oh. Oh, okay. What the hell is... Oh, it's tutorializing here. Can be disarmed but not grabbing the drop on. Alright. Jeez. Ooh, I like that guy's moves. That's pretty cool. Doesn't help me any, but... Goodness me. Have you seen any kitties around?
秋山って男を知らねえか。スカイファイナンスって町金をやってた。あんたらに狙われたって話を聞いてる。
秋山なんて男は知らん。
本当か？
喂，这里已经没事了，咱们走吧。
間違いねえ。ありゃ4代目だ。堂島の竜が帰ってきたのか。おい、行くぞ。本家に知らせに行く。
Wow. I'm just in the last games. Little Asia was just a series of really small alleyways, so they really opened this place up. Anyway, I think that's we've been playing for nearly 3 hours here, so I'm gonna actually go to the bathroom because I've been holding it for a while, and I gots to go. And I need to eat. So, thank you everyone for hanging out with me and playing Yakuza 6. I hope I did the game justice and made it look interesting, and I hope you guys give it a try and love it as much as I do. So, take care, ya all, and I'll see you next time. Bye!